Okay, hey everybody, this is Adrian, and I'm here to talk about another route from Cupid Parasite, Sweet and Spicy Darling. This is the first fandisc I've played through. It's the fandisc for my favorite Otome game, Cupid Parasite. So I was super excited when this got announced, super happy to get it, and been making my way through the game. I'm not the fastest person to get through Otome games, unfortunately, but I am making pretty good progress on Cupid Parasite. I am officially at the midway point, I guess, with this route. 2, 3, 4. 4? Yeah, this is 4. So I took a break in between the guys that are coming from the last game and decided to play the new route, who is Merenice Levin. And he is a fortune teller, and they kind of dubbed him the Destiny Parasite because he's kind of obsessed with destiny since he can see everyone's future. And he's kind of like a little bit aloof and stuff because, imagine being alive and knowing everything that's going to happen. That kind of probably destroys maybe some of the joy of like watching movies or playing games potentially if you already know what's going to happen in them. So he's an interesting character. He is brand new, so instead of doing the like route ending style of a sweet end, a spicy end, and a sweet and spicy, he just has like the similar format to the previous game, which was like best end, good end, bad end. He did have some extra endings that you could do, which, well, actually just one extra, which was there was a Owen ending. So the only sadness I feel about that is I did like it. It was cute, but obviously it was super short. I really would have liked Owen to be an additional character with like his own fully fledged route rather than kind of a tag on to Merenice. But whatever. At least Owen gets a little bit of love, right? So, and then there's also this like little extra short story that once you finish Merenice's route, that you unlock. It's like not that long though, the little short story, and it's not about him. It's about another character. So, but I feel like it only took me like a minute to read through. It was kind of just like, hello, and then bye-bye. So that was kind of nice. Overall, I liked his route. I liked his character. I think in the video playing in the background, there's a screenshot of him looking through the donut. So when he's telling fortunes, like for whatever reason, looking through the donut helps him, I guess, focus. So I really like that, and he has a sprite of him holding up the donut, so I just really like that as a whole. So I thought he was a very nice character. His route was pretty decently long. I'm not sure if the route was as long as it would have been like if he had been in the original game. I have like no sense of time and can't compare in any shape or form, but it felt like a decent length. I liked the endings as a whole. Not a super spicy route. Like, yeah, like I consider Raw, I guess, to be kind of the spiciest route from the first game. Yeah. So he's not as spicy as Raw, but a little bit spicier than like Ryuki, so it's kind of hard to gauge where he fits in. Probably like the only thing is, since like his route is set after like the Parasite 5, do their thing and leave Cupid Corp, there's not a lot of sense of connection to the other guys, so I'm just kind of seeing them as much, which is not necessarily like that odd for Cupid Parasite. Cupid Parasite in the original game, after you played through the common route, the guys kind of had their own route and didn't have a lot of interaction, and then this guy's like brand new, so there's not a lot of interaction there either. So does he beat any of the original guys, in my view? He beats Ryuki, but that's really because I just really didn't enjoy Ryuki's route in the first game. So, but I still like the original guys better. Like, my favorites are number 1 is Zeus, and then Alan, and then Raul, and then Shelby, and then I guess Gil, and then I would throw Merenice in there, and then Ryuki's last. So, I would have liked to see a route with Owen more than Merenice, because Owen was at least in the first game, and a little more connection there. Now, something that's kind of interesting, in the fandisc routes, they've been introducing another character named Robin. He's really good looking. And I would have liked a route with him. That would have been pretty entertaining. Because he's been popping up in every other route on the fandisc wise. So. This route's probably a solid, like, 7. So. I don't always give numbers to routes, it kind of just depends how I feel, but probably a 7. His CGs are really good. His sprites are really good. There are a lot of new areas that you get to see. There is also like a new sprite for Cupid, so she has a new outfit, so I did like that. But yeah, as a whole, I'm loving the fandisc so far. Is it as good as the original game? No, the original is kind of always better. You kind of expect the sequel not to be as good. But I am loving kind of like all the fluffy stories and extra. So it's a fandisc. Go into it viewing it as a fandisc and not a standalone game. And if you liked Cupid Parasite, you're gonna like the fandisc more than likely. If you hated Cupid Parasite, you're not gonna like the fandisc. I'm sorry. Okay, and that's it for this video. And I'll see you and bye-bye.